Friday, Friday, Friday. Wake up, wake up, wake up. I don't like it, but everyone says that, what is it? It is what it is. I can't stand that either. 31 degrees out there. Mike, Brad, didn't hear me.
That rustling y'all hear this morning is everybody just walking in. Must be something about cold weather. Everybody just kind of wants to stay snuggled up in that good, warm bed. Hey, good morning. I'm Jamie Cooper. Thank y'all for getting up with us on a Friday morning edition of Cooper and Company Live. This is Athens in the AM. Thank y'all for getting up with us. Join me today at the Big Three. Back in action this morning. Hey, Mark.
Good morning.
Man, appreciate you showing up right on time. It's a little cold out there, ain't it, Stan?
Yes, sir. It's cool.
And, as usual, walking in, right, Matthew, you were very correct. Walking in as the show starts, our legendary entertainment that's been with us since we started almost. The legendary, well, that guy couldn't be here. So Barry Kay joins us this morning.
An older Barry Kay.
Oh, is that your birthday?
No, not today.
No, a week and a half ago was.
Well, what did you turn, 60?
No.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah. Don't trip over anything this morning. Just so y'all know, last night, Stan, we were talking about the Oregon game.
Yes.
Matthew went to bed. I got up at halftime. It was 20-0. Stayed up for an hour and a half and watched the end of it.
Wow.
My question is, what are they going to do with all them We Want Bama shirts?
Donations.
Ship them down to Florida State.
Well, hey, we still got to play y'all. Well, so it's going to be good. We'll talk some football in just a little bit. Frank, Abby, Brad, all in here on this morning. This portion of the show, as always, our kitchen sponsored by Hometown Market, our newest sponsor here on the program. 5 locations, Florence, 2 in Athens, Hartselle, and Decatur. Y'all start shopping locally. Those guys have been locally owned out of Cullman. They've been in business about 40 years, about the same length of time I have here. Got a lot of stuff to talk about on this Friday morning edition of Cooper and Company Live. Thank y'all for getting up with us. As Gloria just said, it is chilly outside.
Chilly, it's cold.
Well, it's 30-something degrees. It'll warm up to about 40 before sun gets up going. At least it ain't pitch black outside. All right, let's get this party started on this Friday morning. Here's Gloria with a fantastic weekend. You going to Knoxville, Stan?
Yeah, I sure am. Right as when I get out of here.
Oh, you are?
Headed to Rocky Top.
Get out of here. Here's Gloria with the weather.
Yes, 31 degrees, and he's tickled. It's kind of light out there. You can actually see your breath. That shows you how cold it is. Anyway, we don't have to worry about any rain over the weekend, so that's a good thing. A lot of those leaves did fall with the past rain that we did see. High temperatures today of 61, plenty of sunshine, so enjoy. Tomorrow, you can pretty much say the same thing for the whole weekend. 65 for your high tomorrow. Look at those low temperatures, 41. The rest of the weekend, quite nice. Sunday's going to be beautiful as well. Look at Monday, 70 degrees. Yay, no rain to even think about until possibly Wednesday. Still a little too soon to tell, but maybe that'll hold off. But beautiful temperatures for many of you that like colder weather.
Beat it. Get out in the yard where you're supposed to be. You're a dog. Beat it. How are you, Matthew?
I'm doing well, sir. How about yourself?
Mark? All dressed up fancy this morning, and you going to Knoxville?
I sure am. Looking forward to it. I love going there this time of year.
Yeah, y'all probably. I predicted before I knew their quarterback, I predicted they'd upset Auburn tomorrow. But
did you really?
That was 2 weeks ago. I don't think it's going to happen now.
He's just talking out of.
Well, that was a game last night. I got up. I was shocked.
Everyone
Oregon.
shocked.
Them skinny little old dudes. You can't compete with them big old boys.
I think there are a lot of.
Did you watch all of it?
I didn't see any of it. My son told me about it as I was going to bed, what was happening.
Well, I got my goal yesterday, Mark, and I said, going to my bed my usual time, 6:30 to 7. You know, I have to get up early. I said, I'm going to get up and watch some football tonight. Sure enough, I get up. I got a text from my buddy Pete Lamb, your buddy. I said, I'm going to text everybody I know.
I want everybody to know I'm
up. I'm up right, so. I text Alan Coleman, let him, hey, I'm watching the game. I text Dusty, hey, I'm watching the game. I just want everybody to know I was wide awake last night.
I didn't get a text.
You weren't watching the game anyway. You was probably already asleep. You was rested up to get up here today.
Well, did Oregon,
one or the other.
Did Oregon make it close? Did Oregon make it close?
No, well, yeah, at the end they did. They blocked the field goal, ran it for a touchdown. Mariota sucks. Man, he ain't going to Heisman contender. Them skinny little old dudes got knocked around all over the place. They got it within 26-20.
Okay,
and they kicked 3 onside kicks, which were pretty doggone good. They got one of them. But anyway, Matthew, later this morning, I'm going to talk to y'all, too, about Billy Graham. You know, his birthday was yesterday. He's 95. So I'm feeling like I might be a replacement.
Oh, Mike. I'm glad God has good aim because you're about to get struck by lightning.
I still want to give a shout out though, and we'll talk to you a little bit later this morning about this. You and Stan and all of us to Shoemake Furniture. You know the folks that own that over on 6th Avenue. The other day, I think it was Monday night after they closed, Man, there's a thing in Decatur paper this morning about it. They showed one of the Billy Graham deals and opened to the public.
It was really good. I think Fox showed it last night.
Yeah,
at
Fox.
9
We
o'clock.
showed some of it yesterday too, but there's 3 parts of that if you haven't seen it. But anyway, we'll hear from Barry Kane just a little bit too. Yesterday we were out at Clements. I want to thank Jason Black for inviting us out yesterday. Capacity crowd for their
Papa.
the gym's packed, Stan. I mean, the gym's packed. Sheriff Blakely and all them out there. Jerry Barksdale's going to be speaking. The band's there and all these other people. And we got video of that in just a second. So Maddie and Gloria are standing down. You know how sound carries in a gym.
Yeah.
I walk by. Hey, and Maddie goes, Pawpaw, Pawpaw. And he starts pointing about 5 times. I go, be quiet. I'm working in here. What they call you?
Granddaddy.
Dang it, I got to change my name to something
Abby taught
else.
her that.
I want them to call me Mr. Cooper.
No.
Huh?
You hush. She
You're a long way from that.
Yeah, it's a while before I
You
can worry
ain't.
about that.
Too far.
your kids be getting. Speaking of stuff going on this weekend, don't forget down at Princess Theater. Thank them folks been up here with us last week. Yeah. Georgette Jones is performing this afternoon with Steve Oliver at 7 o'clock tonight. You can get tickets for that. Georgette Jones. And Steve Oliver's from Moulton. He was up for a Grammy. He doesn't know on CMAs. Don't know if he won that or not. And going on over today, Mark, you got a dog?
No.
Oh, well, don't guess you're going to have one either with that attitude.
Children and grandchildren.
See, Matthew, this is where you need to go. Take those prize-winning hounds of
Those
yours.
hounds you love.
The Cotton Cluster Dog Show is today at the Celebration Arena over in Priceville. 1,000 dogs expected.
That's
So
just
get over there.
They'll be selling items
Yeah.
too.
too much
like
for me.
tips
Too much for me.
and-
I'd be overwhelmed.
Well, y'all seen how well trained yours are. And Veterans Day Parade at Hartselle and Athens are both having one tomorrow at 11 o'clock. So y'all get out and try to cover that too. And Athens High School is having a thing today. Stanley, you were at that thing yesterday over in Clements. Had a good
West
crowd over.
Limestone, I believe, at 9 o'clock today.
Yeah, and Athens always has a big thing this morning, so we'll get on to that in a little bit. We'll talk some football in just a little bit too. Mark, I got a trivia question for you.
Love-
Oh, see which one of y'all can answer this. Don't show this picture. All right, they just added the newest toy to the Toy Hall of Fame.
What is?
What would it be? Don't show it yet,
Is
because I'm
it
ready.
an old one or?
Well, yeah, if it's in the Hall of Fame, yeah, it's got to be an old
Give
one.
us a hint.
Tonka truck.
Oregon.
What kind of duck is
An
it?
Oregon?
Well,
He gave you a what?
Toy?
I didn't know what it was. It must be a
I'm
duck.
giving y'all. I said give you a hint.
I got it right. A duck.
Donald Duck?
Not close. You give
Toy
up?
duck?
Duck?
The
Rubber
rubber duck. The rubber ducky, Mark. Come on, get
All
with the
those
program.
backs I take, I
The
should.
rubber duck squeaked out a win for a place in the National Toy Hall of Fame, joining the ancient game of chess in the 2013 class. Inducted yesterday, Matthew. They beat out 10 other finalists. Bubbles,
So long.
the board game Clue, which I've never played, Fisher Price Little People, Little Green Army Men. Now, we can all relate to Little Green Army Men.
That's right.
I can't
Everybody's
believe
had some of those,
Yeah,
right?
everybody had some of those. The Magic 8 Ball.
Yeah.
Ask it a question.
That sounds like a drug.
Hush.
My Little Pony,
Yeah,
Nerf toys,
that was way after your time.
Pac-Man video game, which we have.
Yeah, we do.
Mark, I never got you off that thing that night.
That's true.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and the scooter. There are 53 toys at the Hall of Fame. Now, Stan, you can say, on your trip
Rubber
to
ducky.
Knoxville, you can say, hey, guess what toy got inducted last night into the Toy Hall of Fame?
I bet you can't reach
And then you'd have
It's
Hey.
nice to have knowledge.
I want to back up to yesterday. You know, did y'all keep up with NFL watch? I'll get onto that incognito story with the Miami Dolphins, too, in just a little bit. You've been keeping up with that?
I have.
Ugly.
Which side do you take in that?
Oh.
In USA
I've
Today,
gone back and forth on it
the
myself.
players are supporting incognito.
Yeah, that
There
tells you
wasn't
something.
one single person he could have talked to.
Yeah.
It don't make sense.
We'll get back on it later, but what I want to talk about is, yes, they had a story. A husband and wife, the Chicago Bears and Green Bay Packers played last Monday night. Y'all hear about
Oh, that
this?
story.
Well, I missed the big important part of that yesterday. Did you hear about it? The husband and wife, or whoever lost, got tasered. They were at the bowling alley. One part I found out when I was eating lunch yesterday with Al over at Stanfield's in Rogersville. He said, did you see what their blood alcohol content was?
We missed it.
No, I didn't. I forgot that part. Hers was 0.2 something, wasn't it?
I thought hers was like 0.15. It was
No,
almost.
his was lower.
Yeah.
His was twice the size of hers. Wasn't that
No,
right?
his was lower than hers.
Anyway, did you hear about it?
Yes, I
They're
did.
at the bowling alley. He takes his taser, She must have been a big-butted woman anyway. And
Oh.
hits her twice right there in the buttocks.
Twice.
How'd that go, Barry? Ow!
Not too.
Anyway,
Guys,
then she calls the cops.
should have called an attorney.
That's crazy.
That is,
That's
but
not
she
abuse,
agreed
is it?
to it. She agreed to it.
Well, I don't know. It's
even
one of the elements of, it's got to be an unwanted touching. If she
She was
agreed
asking
to it,
for it. She was begging for it.
She agreed to it in a text. She wasn't begging for anything.
I don't know. I think
She was begging for it. What'd you say, Matthew?
I don't know if I'd actually be tased.
Well, I saw things.
Well, I
the
mean,
other day, you
if
could get a-
she's a woman of her word and she made a bet and she probably wanted to make good on
I
it.
thought we were watching the other day, and it said you can get an app now on your cell
On your
phone,
iPhone,
and you
you
can
can.
on your iPhone, and you can get a taser on it.
I got it. You want to try it?
What? You mean you can tase with that
Let's see you
thing?
try it.
Yeah,
ready?
I don't think it's as strong as the other.
Well, let's
Let me drop my finger. Let's go a little local and love. You ready? Let's do a little Barry K on this Friday morning. Thank y'all for getting up with us. We all feeling good.
It's Friday.
Auburn's playing tomorrow at 11, and Bama's playing tomorrow night at 7.
Alabama, LSU, possibly
Who?
playing.
We're going to stomp them. Stomp them. All right, let's go local and loving it. Y'all hang on.
But you can. Desmond had a barrow at the marketplace. Molly was a singer with the band. Desmond says to Molly, girl, I like your face. And in the evening, he's a singer with the band. Obla-dee, obla-da, life goes on. La, 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 the life goes on. Obla-dee, obla-da, life goes on. La, 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 the life goes on. Desmond takes a trolley to the jeweler's store, buys a 20-carat golden ring, takes it back to Molly waiting at that door, and as he gives it to her, she begins to sing. Obla-dee, obla-da, life goes on. La, 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 how the life goes on. Obla-dee, obla-da, life goes on. La, 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 how the life goes on. In a couple of years, they have built a home, sweet home, with a couple of kids running in the yard of Desmond and Molly Jones. Happy ever after at the marketplace. Desmond lets the children lend a hand. Molly stays at home and does her pretty face, and in the evening she still sings it with the band. Obla-dee, obla-da, life goes on. Bra, la, la, the life goes on. Obla-dee, obla-da, life goes on. Bra, la, la, how the life goes on. In a couple of years they have built a home, sweet home, with a couple of kids running in the yard of Desmond and Molly Jones. Happy ever after in the marketplace. Molly lets the children lend a hand. Desmond stays at home and does his pretty face, and in the evening she still sings it with the band. Obla-dee, obla-da, life goes on. La, 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 the life goes on. Obla-dee, obla-da, life goes on. La, 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 the life goes on. And if you want some fun, sing obla-dee, bla-da.